lead it. But in YouTube, you gotta rebrand yourself as a content creator. Now, you have people that come on here and they don't want to rebrand themselves. You know, like I tell people, like, my biggest issue with her song was, why are you beefing with nondescript YouTubers? Why are you helping YouTubers that you know going to quickly flip on you, right? They don't understand that. They don't understand that because they don't understand, like, that everything reflects on who you support in this world and what you co-sign, right? Less is more. I tell people that less is more. You know what I'm saying? Less is more. I tell people I'm a 48 Laws of Power reader. Want to get an ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? So less is more. My approach is never to be an aggressive approach. I don't come off to people aggressive. I don't have to, people don't force my hand to go crazy on them. You know, so that's why you'll never see me talking about certain things, because I feel like all that content that I did in the past, man, it didn't profit me. I didn't get no money off of beefing content. The majority of my money came from actual content where a nigga edit his videos, put out great conversation pieces, and great content came out of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about me and a lot of these YouTubers, is that they don't understand that. They made their platforms and their content about other YouTubers. So they don't want to rebrand themselves because they don't know how to. There's a lot of negativity with them. Like, what I say out my mouth, I mean what I say. I say truthful things, and I'm an opinionated person. But I don't. My takes on life is not to hate on anybody. My takes on life is me just being honest with my predictions on a lot of worldly views. You know what I'm saying? Smash the like button if y'all coming in here. So I don't come on here to beef all day. Like I said, just look at like a Nala says, right? Her man Taz, right? And Cynthia G. They made content where they just was attacking their own people and was just talking a bunch of nonsense. And then they was doing underhanded, shady stuff with the doxing and all that. And now it cost them. And it's a lot of them that's like that. You know what I'm saying? Because either you reprogram yourself, like, that's why I shout out to Angry Man and shout out the O'Shea Duke Jackson and many others that understand that, yo, YouTube is different. It's not how we first came on here, man. Because when I first came on YouTube, you was free to do a lot of things, bro. You was free to wild out, dox, and do all type of crazy things. Dudes was showing they pistols online. Shout out to Newark, New Jersey in the building. You know what I'm saying? But now, YouTube is not like that. YouTube has become, it's about being family friendly. They don't want you to curse. And this is something for all you that got YouTube channels. Don't curse. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do videos, you want your videos in the green, don't curse. You know what I'm saying? Put out content. Just do content straight up. And you're going to make hella profit when you do content. But when you on here being and want to beef all day, you're going to be like Hassan Campbell talking about they playing with my views. No, they're not playing with your views, Haas. It's because you don't want to change. And a lot of people don't want to change because change is foreign to people. You know what I'm saying? Embracing change is foreign, you know? That's why I tell people, you got to rebrand. Rebranding is the best thing. Any marketer would tell you rebranding yourself keeps you relevant. Why you think LL Cool J stayed relevant from 85 to the 2000s? Because he understood the change. He had to reinvent himself many times. Nas, many of these rappers, many of these artists that you see that reinvented themselves so many times, and they stayed, they wasn't out. Like, you look at a lot of rap R&B singers, they was out because they didn't know how to reinvent themselves. What keeps you in the game is reinvention. Even in basketball, what made Michael Jordan the greatest? Reinvention. Michael, what kept him on top of his game from 84 to 1998 to even when he came back was he reinvented himself each time. So when he put that 45 on, right? That was reinvention. For him to come back and put the 23 on. See, people don't understand that because they don't understand how to change their ways. They don't know how to change their ways. They don't know how to change their ways. And a lot of people don't know how to change their ways. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, that's why a lot of people hate Puff. But Puff knew how to reinvent himself time and time again. That's why he stayed at the top of the game for so long. You know what I'm saying? You can't hate somebody for being that knows how to reinvent themselves. You can't. And that's why, like, when people talk about Bulletz Gotti or why Bulletz Gotti's still relevant, because I reinvented myself many times on here. When people thought I took a hit, I came back better than ever. I came back better than ever. Remember, people thought I was over in 2020. They was like, yo, Gotti's over. They thought I was over in 2021. They thought I was over, and I came back and went on Clubhouse and took over that. Reinvention is the best thing in life. Repackage yourself. Rebrand yourself. That's why people don't like me. And I watch a lot of these dudes fall. Like, one thing about me, I'm a studier. So I study people. Like, I studied Tommy. I studied Hassan. I studied Gully. I studied all these dudes. And a lot of them, they all have the same, even King Erna, all of them. They was like this, and then they all fell. Why? Because they don't know how to reinvent themselves. They staying stuck in the same standstill space. What made Kevin Samuels great? The man reinvented himself. He reinvented himself. That's what made him great. You know? It's certain people that you could just say, oh, damn, he reinvented himself. You know? But it is what it is, man. You know? People could either take it or leave it. You know? But like I was saying about the holidays, like, Memorial Day don't feel like Memorial Day no more, you know? Like, it's not like what it was, man. Like, even with the whole thing was going on, like, in the world, people ain't, like I said, people ain't going to Myrtle Beach. People ain't going to South Beach. People ain't going to Virginia Beach. People just not in that party move no more, you know? Which that was like an era where people was about that. Now, don't get me wrong. It's great to spend time with your immediate family, barbecue, listening to the mixes and party. You know, that's what it is. But, you know, that's not what it is. You said say something about Israel and Palestine. I mean, what does this say about Israel and Palestine? It's a war that been going on since the 40s. They was given that land through the British, okay, in the 40s during World War II. You know, it's a war where, you know, these people is the same landmass and they act like it's a whole different landmass. They the same people. You know, if you read the Bible, you know, Ibrahim and Ishmael and all that, come on, that's family. But you know how the world is, you know? You know how the world is. So it is what it is, you know? You ain't gonna get no peace until the people of the land come back. Ain't that's what the Bible said? That's what the Bible said. You won't get peace in that land until the people come back of that land. You know? Sad situation though. You know? You know. You know. But yeah, man. If you don't know who the people is, man, you gotta read your Bible, bro. Can't explain all of that. Crazy to hear that. But hey, man, that's karma, bro. You saw how they did Tommy Sotomayor and Obsidian in them. That's karma, bro. You know? I mean, you know who the if you don't know who the people is of that land, bro, you just gotta read the scriptures, you know. Sure not the people that's there. You know what I'm saying? You know. Shout out to India though. I got much love for India. Shout out to India. I know a lot of history about India. India basically y'all want me to talk about that. I'm gonna do a video where I talk about India and all that, you know. But yeah, these people on YouTube is just ridiculous, man. All that beefing and stuff, man, is idiocy, man. People got to do something with themselves, man. That's how you know a lot of people are miserable. A lot of people are miserable, okay? They're miserable. If you spend time trying to take somebody's shit, you're miserable. If you spend time dissing people, you're miserable. You know, one thing about me, I don't come on here and diss anybody. I say what I say, and I mean what I say, and I keep it moving. You know? And that's why I said, man, people got to resurgence themselves to change up their situation. You know? I know I'm woofing. I don't give a fuck. The fuck? I don't care that I'm woofing. I cut my hair whenever I feel like it. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? So one thing about me, man, I don't care about that. You know? But me, Bulletz Gotti, I'm growing. I told people, I said, yo, when I get to a certain level on here, Oz, how you doing, beautiful? When I get on a certain level on here on YouTube, Miss 702, how you doing? When I get on a certain level on YouTube, I told people, I'm focusing on content only. And I'm focusing on bringing people to my channel and networking and building other content creators. I don't come on here, movie to watch. I would tell you Years of Living Dangerously by Mel Gibson. Good movie. That's a good movie to watch. If you've never seen that movie, Years of Living Dangerously, it's an extraordinary movie. It was made in 1982. It was Mel Gibson, Linda Hunt. The movie was based on 1960s Indonesia. Um, he played an Australian in that movie. That's a good movie. Years of Living Dangerously. I put that up there with Malcolm X. I put that up there with what's another movie that I love? Um, oh shit, what's the fuck is that movie with Samuel Jackson? My Country, yeah, My Country. That's it, My Country. Yeah, I put that up there. It's a good movie. Oh no, Miss 702. This not stream y'all's. I'm gonna be doing a stream y'all soon. Be doing a stream y'all soon. But yeah, go check that movie out. Years of Living Dangerously. If y'all ain't never seen that movie, that's an extraordinary good movie. That's one of my favorite movies of all times. It's a slept on movie. I liked it, that movie. I watched that movie. That's a good movie too. Johnny Depp. I seen that movie. Johnny Depp. That's based on a true story actually. It's based on an author. But yeah, Years of Living Dangerously. I seen that movie. First time I seen that movie was on PBS, and then I saw it again on was it? No, it was Show Stars at HBO. I saw that movie. That was one of my favorite movies. Years of Living Dangerously. Yeah, one of my favorite Mel Gibson movies. And I like Mad Max, but that was a good movie. What you said? Don't put. What you mean? Don't put paperwork? First of all, any paperwork I get, I put it out there because I read it. Okay. And second of all, G, these dudes that have paperwork, they they shouldn't even be talking about paperwork. They shouldn't even be talking about snitches. Spike Lee movies, I'll give you my top 5 Spike Lee movies. Jungle Fever, Do the Right Thing, School Days, Mo Better Blues. Hold on, let me do it again. I'm gonna do it by, let me do it a little better. School Days, Do the Right Thing, Mo Better Blues, Jungle Fever. And the 5th one, Malcolm X. Honorable mention, Clockers, He Got Game, 25th Hour. That's how you know I'm a real Spike Lee head. And Bamboozle. And She Hates Me. I'm gonna put that in there. She Hates Me. Because that was one of my favorite movies. She Hates Me. Crooklyn was cool, but I'm a Clockers head. I ain't gonna lie. And New Jersey Drive was another one too. That was good. Oh, salute to you, Simon. How you, family? Yeah. Miracle City, and it was a good movie. Yeah, I got Telegram. I do got Telegram. Hold on, my Telegram. I might start doing a Telegram group soon. I'm put my Telegram in the chat. But I do got Telegram though. Matter of fact, next live I do, I'm gonna put my Telegram in the chat. So y'all go follow me on Telegram. Cause I'm gonna start doing a Telegram group. America St. Anna, I seen that movie. That was a good movie. That's with Laz Alonso and Derek Luke. They killed Derek Luke in that movie. Laz Alonso was like the last one that lived in that movie. It's a good movie. Miracle St. Anna. I seen that movie. That and Inside Man. I always think that movie and Inside Man is kind of like similar because both of it was dealing with the Germans. So I always thought them both movies was linked with each other. And shout out to New York. Okay. Hey, how you doing, Sylvia? How are you? How are you? How are you, Sylvia? How are you? But yeah, um, like I said, YouTubers, they gotta rebrand themselves. You know, if you got a platform and you trying to be serious, don't indulge in the beefing on here. That's the way to deter you from having a great channel and to lose your channel because a lot of these people are trolls. And a lot of these trolls will flag your channels just because they don't like you. Okay. I learned this from a long time ago, being on YouTube, that these trolls are very dangerous. Like I told you, my first channel got porn bombed. And I lost my second channel from people basically, copyright striking me. And in my first channel, I lost because of the whole thing with the C19. So I tell people, when you have a channel, like that's your bread and butter, do not destroy that. Do not destroy your main channel. Use your channel for your content. And when I see big creators beefing with smaller creators, don't do that because that right there, that also can hurt your channel also. Because then it leads to them doxing you, then you lead to doxing them, and then it leads to you getting struck and then your channel getting clipped and whole lot of nonsense. Be serious with your channel. If that's your channel, be serious with it. Yes, the algorithm may be funny at sometimes. You might not have the hundreds and thousands of people in your chat, but that don't mean anything. You will eventually get that in your chat. Work on your platform. Work on it. Go on different streaming sites, different sites so you could just promote your brand. That's what I've done since I've been on here. You know, tell people I got a video right now doing 30 million views. It just happened overnight with Mike Tyson. I got another video that's at 500,000 with R. Kelly singing. Those are like two of the biggest videos on my channel right now that basically got me to 120,000 subscribers. But people be like, oh, Bulletz Gotti bought subs. I did not buy subs. If you look at my channel and you go look at my popular videos, my popular shorts, that's what helped me. Thank you, Sylvia. I appreciate that. That's what helped my channel. The Mike Tyson video with Shannon Briggs that did 30 million views, the R. Kelly video that did 500,000 views, those two videos helped my channel get to 100,000 subscribers. So I appreciate everybody that support my platform. I feel like I appreciate my base, my loyal ones that come and support my channel. I tell people don't strive for the fake subscribers that come to your channel just because you talking about another content creator because they're only there to not support you. Yeah, you gonna hit big. Listen, Sylvia, you already hit big with the Young Thug. You gonna hit big again. You gonna go viral. I already could see it. Listen, one thing about this is another thing I want to tell content creators. If you hit viral one time and it may be slow for you, don't worry. You going to eventually crack the algorithm again. I tell any content creators this. If y'all want me to do a tutorial with content creators, I could do that because I could tell y'all, like, I've cracked the algorithm multiple times on here, whether it was on Clubhouse or YouTube. And I'll tell anybody this, to hit the algorithm, it may be hard, but it's going to be that one video that people are going to take a look at, and then you're going to see the video shoot. It may not shoot now. It may take months. It may take later, but it will shoot. Okay, so don't allow yourself to be down or down yourself that your channel is not popping. Listen, it's like the NASDAQ. It's like, the Dow Jones. It's like the stock market. Numbers go up, numbers go down. Don't worry, it happens. We have those type of things. So once you get back into where you got to get to and you're able to crack the system again, I'm telling you, you'll crack the algorithm like nothing. A lot of content creators be so caught up in trying to crack the algorithm that they'll do any and everything to crack the algorithm by beefing, by stuff like that. Don't cheapen yourself. Don't cheapen yourself. If you're going to do it, understand. Focus on the content because the content going to lead you to success. And I always tell other content creators, have other streams of revenue. Start your podcast. All the beefing and all that. That's not it. That is gonna sustain you for a moment. That's not gonna sustain you for the long term. So all content creators need to understand you here for the long term and not for the short term. You here for the show. I already got a backup, so you already know. You here for the long term. So the long term is what it is. I told everybody I was gonna have the merch. I will have the merch made this year. I'm working on the merch. I'm sorry I've been taking so long to get the merch. I was supposed to get the merch. My cousin got locked up. We was working on the merch, and I was so mad about that he got arrested. Because I already got the paperwork. I already got my brand, my name trademarked. I already got my copyright, my business. So the merch is going to come in my basically my corporation, my business. So I'm putting all my merch in my business name, and I'm gonna be putting out the merch for everybody to go get t-shirts, the hoodies, everything, sweatsuits, whatever you want. I'm gonna have that. So be on the lookout for the Bulletz Gotti Gang merch that's coming soon. And that's what I'm focused on. Merch, podcasts, stuff like that, working on documentaries, just doing things like that, man. I just want to start working on other things. And I told people, like, it's all about the 12 streams of revenue. Everybody needs 12 streams of revenue. If you don't hustle, you don't eat. And I always had that mentality is that the hustle never stops. The hustle never stops. And I think a lot of people are so focused on the clout and the fame and not the success. I feel like once you get to success, I want to get to the level where I have my own network. You know what I'm saying? So that's my level that I always be. Because I always, me personally, like people always say, yo, Gotti, you rap. Yeah, I know I do music. But I always saw myself being an entrepreneur. I always wanted to be an entrepreneur since I was little. You know, it was two things I wanted to be. I wanted to be a lawyer and an entrepreneur. And I tell people that. I never wanted to be a worker. I just never had that mentality. I always had the mentality of being an entrepreneur. You know, I always had a boss mentality. And I think a lot of people don't understand a lot of kids can be successful with this in this era because you don't have to do a lot of dumb shit. You know, you don't have to get involved with negativity. You can become successful, and it's so easy just off of being on your phone. You know, it's a lot of, you could become a millionaire and a billionaire by night. Like, you know, years ago, you had to work so hard to become a millionaire, a billionaire. But if you create something that people don't have, imagine how much success you could do. So I tell people all the time, man, don't give up on your dreams and your opportunities. If you're great at what you do and you love doing YouTube, don't stop doing it. But don't let YouTube control your biggest plan. And I think a lot of people on here that have YouTube channels, I don't know. I know he got demonetized. I don't know if he got clipped. A lot of people that have YouTube channels, they don't understand that you have to focus up on your content. And they so focused up on the beefing and the drama. That's why I had to like pull back from it. I told people less is more, man. You know, a lot of people need to work smarter, not harder. Because when you work smarter, you start seeing the success. When you work harder, you start seeing a little success, but you don't see the success that you want us to see. You're not sustaining anything. And that's what I tell people all the time, man. You want to sustain success. You want to be at a level where you already there. So focus on the main goal. All the YouTubers that's coming up, just know, man, once you get into your platform and your platform is where it need to be, you gotta understand. Yeah, the drama mess up the bag and it mess up your platform. You know, and that's why I always did things in moderation, yo. You know, I always did things in moderation. Um, yeah, I might do a little drama videos, but that was because I was defending myself. And no, my name is not Albert, homie. I don't know who you talking about. Um, I always looked at it like, yo, it's so much more we can do on here. You know, just look at my last video I just did. Overcoming the mindset of being a hater. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people gotta overcome that. You know, a lot of these content creators gotta overcome so many things because they don't understand that being great and doing things your way on your terms, you will start seeing more great things coming in your horizon. A lot of these people, man, I noticed this, right? A lot of people always tell me, how do you do it? And I tell people how I do it is because I never let anybody, let me tell you something, right? As a kid, I used to allow people to shoot my dreams down. And as I got older, I started realizing you got to be a risk taker. You can't allow anybody to shoot your dreams down and your goals down. They can't tell you what you can and cannot do. I don't care if anybody, people could say, oh, he's a loser, or he's this, or he's that. No, I'm going to make sure you know who I am. You know, that's guerrilla marketing one-on-one, you know, and that's always been me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, but like, I always loved the camera. You know, I always loved to speak. So speaking was one thing that I loved to do, even though I like music and all that. That was my favorite thing. But I tell people all the time, my name ain't Tim or Allen, bro. I don't know who you talking about, family. I'm not Tim or Allen. My name has a J in it, bro. My name ain't no Tim or Allen. Casanat, nah, I never met him. I'm older than Casanat, bro. We not in the same age range, bro. You gotta realize these kids like Pop Smoke and all these guys. I'm older than them, bro. I'm like 6, 7. I'm like maybe 6 years older than them kids. I'm like 6, 7. Yeah, I'm like 6, 7 years older than them. So we not in the same age range. When they was born in 99, I was already a kid in 99. Some of them was born 99, 2000, 2002. Like, I was already a kid in the 2090s. I was a teenager in the 2000s. So a lot of those kids is not in my age range. Like, like my little cousins or my little dudes, they know these dudes. Yo, this is what you have to do. When you got reused content, bro, just put your just do a 1 second or 2 or 10 second video and just put you in front of the content so that they don't hit you, bro. You know, you just gotta do that, bro. It's like YouTube is changing, bro, and you gotta go with the change. I understand the change. I've been here when it was the first, like I when I was a watcher, right? There was the first purge, the purge of 2017, right? Then there was the purge of 2019, right? That's when Tommy lost his channel, 2019, the purge of 2019. Then they had the purge of 2018. So I've been here each time they had a purge on YouTube. And I was here when, you know, when basically, I think purge of 2018 was the craziest one. 2017 was crazy too. But I was here when the guidelines was changing. I remember when Google Hangout, before StreamYards, before I had everybody start doing StreamYards, because everybody started doing StreamYards because they saw me doing it, right? But everybody wasn't doing StreamYards. It started with Google Hangout. And Google Hangout got clipped off of YouTube. And then people was like, okay, we just gonna do just a solo YouTube, right? And now, as you can see, YouTube has changed and changed and changed. The guideline rules has changed. A lot of content creators has really changed, man. Now, I ain't no hater, bro. Like, yo, listen, man. This the thing that people don't understand, CCTV. A lot of people say Bulletz Gotti's a hater. I've never been a hater. I've helped out so many YouTubers that it's not even funny. They have said, yo, shout out to you, bro. They have said the worst about me, that I don't help out YouTubers. I helped out every YouTuber you could name, whether they were big YouTubers, smaller YouTubers. I've helped out so many YouTubers. I gave people game. Like, when I first came on, nobody gave me game. You know what I'm saying? The only dude that I tell people all the time, only two dudes that helped me put me on. I thank you, Sylvia. That helped put me on was a guy named Chris Kidd, who's now in the federal penitentiary right now doing 15 years for trafficking. He helped me. He the one that told me to start doing my YouTube channel. He's the one that put me on his podcast. And that was the first time you ever seen me on a podcast. I've never did podcasting. I used to call into YouTube shows, but I've never wanted to be a YouTuber. And he was the one that basically told me to become a YouTuber. I Smoke Hip Hop was another one that put me on. Everybody go subscribe to the Gotti Gang Network, y'all. The link is in the chat. Go subscribe to that. This is what people don't understand, right? When I went to YouTube, and people don't understand, I didn't know how to fucking do this shit. I didn't know how to trick the algorithm. I did 2 videos. It wasn't successful. So I was like, man, this thing not working. And then that one night, it was a Sunday night, it was a story that I heard about where Alpo Martinez went to Apollo Theater. Teddy Riley was performing. And that was the video that made Bulletz Gotti who Bulletz Gotti is. Because that video got me 59,000 views. And from that, I did a Big Meech video that got me 60,000. And from that, my channel, I got monetized. By the end of December, I was at 1,000 subscribers. And by January, I was monetized. So I had one of the fastest rise careers on YouTube. And that's why a lot of people don't like me, because I came on YouTube faster than anybody. You know? So that's why I said, like, this channel right here, I took this channel from 200 subscribers to 127,000 subs. This was a 200 subscriber channel. A 200 subscriber channel. This was my backup channel. This wasn't, and I said, you know, they always say third time's the charm. And that is so true. Third time was the charm, because I was giving up. I was done with YouTube. But like they said, man, God got a plan for you. And smash the like button, y'all. God got a plan for you. And God definitely had a plan for me. And I worked hard, you know. I worked hard, and I'll continue to work hard. And I thank people for supporting me for all these years, because I didn't think anybody would have continued to support me, you know what I'm saying? Because they said I was finished. You know, they said I was finished. You know, and then just me having that video, I tell people that video with Mike Tyson, that's the video that blew my channel up, in the R. Kelly video. So, you know, never give up. You know, never give up, and stay hustling. You know, so that's all I want to say, man. So I salute y'all for being supporters. And God bless y'all, man. And keep rocking with me. And I'm going to keep rocking with y'all, man. And keep subscribing to the channel. Keep watching the videos. I got like 2-3 videos I'm going to do today. Today's Memorial Day. So happy Memorial Day to everybody. Hope y'all having a good one. And we're going to be doing more content, man. More content, more videos. We're going to be talking about certain great topics. And we just going to get back to focusing up, man. Like the beefing and all that. No, we rebranding our program, and we getting back to content, you know. And like I told people, you know, I never been a hater, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't want to see me grow, you know, because that's the mindset of people. So it is what it is. Salute, y'all.